Hey guys, welcome to OnFireRobloxScripting, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys a really easy way to create a first person POV inside of Roblox Studio. So let's just get right into it. So there are two methods of doing this, but before we start, make sure you go under the Home tab and open up the Explorer and Properties. So the first method is really simple. What you want to do is just go into the Explorer until you find the starter player. You're going to click on that and go all the way down into the Properties until you find Camera Mode. And what you want to do is just click on the drag down menu and press lock first person. And that is literally all you have to do. So if I go press play right now, we are now locked inside of first person and there is no way of me escaping from first person. Now let's say you have a game where sometimes they're in first person, sometimes they're not in first person. This is not a very good method. So I'm just going to set this back to classic. What you can actually do instead is, instead of going to the camera mode, you can go into the camera max zoom distance and set that to 0.5. This will also lock your player in first person, but you can actually change the camera max zoom distance later if you need them to be not in first person. So if I press play right now, you can see, just like before, we are still locked inside of first person. Now, an issue with both of these methods is that, well, obviously my cursor is still on the screen. So I'm going to quickly show you guys how to get rid of the cursor right now. So to get rid of the cursor, very simple. Just go back to the starter player. We're going to open it up, and under starter player scripts, you're going to click the plus and enter in a local script. And I'm just going to quickly rename this local script to something like remove cursor. All right. And then I'm going to zoom in a little bit and you can now write what I write. So there's only two lines to this. So it's going to be local user input service equals to, and this is going to be game colon get service. Inside the brackets, we're going to put in quotation marks, and then we're going to write the user input service. And after that, you're just going to go down one line and you're going to write user input service dot mouse icon enabled equals to false. That's all you have to do. So if I go back into the game now, you can see not only are we in first person, my cursor is also gone. So yeah, that'll be it for this tutorial. If you liked it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!